servicemen and women can watch it together, and they can relive some of their own personal moments that they've maybe kind of sheltered for a long time. You know, my guys, you know, I had to really take my hat off to them because we relived some situations in this film that many of them probably would rather have not done. But at the end of the day, after having done it, I think that they're better, they're stronger, we're closer because of it. And then we've also honored those who didn't come back.
When some of us who were there saw it, it temporarily took us back to some pretty tough days. And so emotionally, it became tough to deal with, you know, but it sparked a lot of great conversations and helped some people talk about some things that they kind of were pushing aside but were still bubbling to the surface.
Seeing the film over and over and over through the different phases of production has been healing. It's never going to make that day or that, you know, events during that deployment any less painful or emotional, but I definitely think that it's helped the healing process. It's helped open up to be able to talk about certain things with my family, and you know, I think it's going to be good for a lot of guys.
And of course, for the family, again, it was tough to watch, but I think there was a great connection with their loved one, because they really can't see and can't know what their loved ones were experiencing. But that film told the story in such a powerful, vivid way that they felt like, okay, now I at least know what life was like for them.
So I didn't really understand until seeing something like this, seeing this movie, and it helped me understand exactly what all he did over there. And I got to see Damon firsthand in the movie, you know, because he's on camera, going into villages and talking to the village folk, and it just helped me to see what a great leader he was in action, in territory like that is very hostile. And he held his head up high, and he did it full of grace and love, and was looking out for his soldiers, and he did a wonderful job just by seeing it.
It impacted us in a lot of different ways. It brought back some of the memories, kind of brought back a little bit of the grieving process all over again. But then again, it has also been very healing. As far as me, I think it has actually helped me to be able to close the chapter that I've been struggling with.
LT Lehan and Sergeant Prince are now immortalized in something that forever in history people will know who they are and know what we went through together.
For each person, the grieving process is different, but in the same breath, I hope that it gives them a little sense of knowing that what their soldier did in Afghanistan was not just a walk in the park, that they literally fought for our country and they fought for their lives.
But it bonds us all because we've all had the same loss. We feel the same. It's not just sympathizing with one another, we empathize because we've been through the same thing. We
want to be able to have conversations with people. Will they really be able to understand what life was like over there by seeing the film? Not completely, but it can spark a discussion that may be helpful for all of us.